Hi, I'm Mark Parker from Improved Course Fishing, and I'm here today at Knapton Reservoir, a prolific tench water between Southam and Daventry in the Midlands. And I'm here today to join Peg 1 angler Lewis Baldwin. Let's just see how he's getting on. Morning, Lewis.
Hello,
Mark Parker. How are you doing?
All right.
Here you're targeting Knapton's tench today.
I am indeed. Yeah.
So how's it been going?
Slow, very slow. I had one this morning, first thing, but due to the fact that the sun came up very early,
Yeah, it is very bright
and
now.
it's very hot, the fish seem to have dispersed into the depths, and unfortunately they're not playing ball at the moment.
Well, so fingers crossed, hopefully get a few later on today. It is.
I hope so, mate. I hope so.
Not a cloud in the sky.
No, that's true. Once that sun drops behind them hills, I'm hoping they'll come out early evening and we'll have a few.
Excellent. Yeah, so normally a good time for the tench.
Yeah, early and late. Yeah.
I noticed today that a lot of people at Knapton, when they fish at Knapton Reservoir, they tend to fish the waggler.
Yeah.
A couple of rod lengths out. I noticed today though you've got 2 rods on alarms.
Yeah, that's
A conscious decision?
Yeah, very much so. I feel that, everyone's targeting them on the waggler, and while they're catching a few, it's little and often. I'm thinking, a good hit of bait in probably, I don't know, tennis ball sized method feeder, every 20 minutes, half an hour. If the fish out there, when they do find it, I'm hoping that they'll stay there. I'll have a few before they move off again, you see.
So you're looking to put a sort of bed down.
Basically, yeah, lots of particles, food stuff in the water column to draw them down to the bottom.
Stuff,
And keep them there for when they do arrive.
Fantastic. So we're pretty much fishing the method then, are we, by the sounds of it today?
Basically, yeah, method ball, short hook length, and a very, very bright fluoro pop-up as a hook bait. Nothing too complicated, very simple, very few components to the rig, and that's about it, really.
Excellent. I mean, it sounds a bit obvious, but we're using method feeders, so you can't use a method feeder correctly without some kind of method mix.
No, of course, no, definitely not.
So I think let's have a quick look, while it's a bit quiet, let's have a quick look at
sure.
how you make your method mix and what you put in it, and more importantly, why.
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Superb.
Yep.
Right, so the all-important method mix then.
Yeah, well, the catfishing method, that natural method mix. So, I based it on 2. We've got the Fish Frenzy, Halibut Frenzy, and the Fish Frenzy, Tilapia Frenzy. I go with the majority of the halibut, simply because the fish meal base, plenty of oils, smells in there. Because it's quite light in colour, and it's such a clear water, I like to put a bit of this in. It's nice and green. When it's mixed with the water, it goes ever so dark. So it doesn't stand out majorly on the bottom.
What kind of ratios are we at?
Probably 80% halibut, 20% tilapia. The tilapia is more there for the colour than it is for the flavour, to be quite honest with you. It just means that there isn't a big standout light patch on the bottom of the lake, because that's going to, the fish are going to stand out like a beacon over it to any predators, anything else in the area, you see. So we'll give that a good mix. Into that, we'll put some halibut frenzy pellets, only small ones. I prefer just 3, 4, 5 mil pellets, because the only large bait I want out there, I want attached to my hook. I don't want them picking up 10 or 15 boilies or big pellets, coming to my hook bait and going, no, I don't want that, I've had too many. So in there, we don't put a lot, enough to keep them grubbing around. So what, 2 handfuls in there maybe?
Superb, yeah.
Yeah. Again, halibut, simply because the oil content, once with the water warming up for this time of year, that oil's going to release into the water column and it's going to spread quite a long way. The Tutti Frenzy, it's well documented that tench like fruit flavours, sweet flavours and whatnot. Also, slightly different colour, different flavour, gives them something else to think about. What's on the bottom again, about 2 handfuls.
Similar quantity.
Very similar quantity. Nowhere in the method mix without the trusty old hemp.
Yeah, a tench classic.
Tench, carp, bream, everything is going to eat this. Again, we're not going mad. I just want about the same, maybe a little bit more, because you've got the water in there. Again, that's going to disperse once it's out there, give a bit of flavour. And then to finish it off, flavour-wise, we've got a lot going on already. Just a bit of the Fish Frenzy Inducer, the Tutti Frutti flavour. Again, it's just a classic bait, works well for the tench, and they love it. So a bit of that goes in there.
We don't take too much of this, then we can say it's
just a glug. Yeah. Literally, what have I put in there from a brand new bottle? 2 tablespoons, just a glug, just to give it a little bit of a boost. And then we'll give all that a good mix up. As you can see, once it's mixed, it's still quite dry. That's not going to stick to anything. So what we'll do is we'll put some water in there, leave it to stand for about 10 minutes so that all the pellets can absorb the water. Have a look at the consistency. If we need more water, we'll put a little bit more in at the end, and then it's good to go.
Excellent.
We've got the dry mix ready, so the important bit now is the water, and you don't need a lot. Give it a good mix round. As you can see, that's really sticky, you know, quite wet. But in 10 minutes, that'll have dried right out because all the pellets and all the method mix will absorb that water and it'll be the perfect consistency for moulding around a method feeder. Well, there we have it, a Napton tench. Let's get up on the unhooking mat and have a look at her.
Well, what a lovely specimen.
There we have it, Mark. Napton Reservoir tench. They ain't the biggest, but do the job.
She's very clean, and obviously the fruity method mix is working.
Does indeed.
I've been Mark Parker from Wielkiego Fishing. This is Lewis Baldwin from Peg 1. Thanks for watching.